away down that side. Kubasi, the 17-year-old's gone out there with him.
Obviously a little bit of a wrestler with Kubasi, and he really needs to play well tonight.
Here's Zaire Emery, and a volley clear for Barcelona by Pedri. Over goes Araujo, like Figo did the night he came back with Real Madrid. It's half a chance in there for Mbappe. Couldn't quite get his head over the top of the ball to keep it down.
I think Hernandez was coming in as well. Mbappe took it off his head, but when they show a bit of intensity, PSG, they get right on the edge of the area. It's about the quality of the ball in.
Corner defending Vinicius Junior whenever Barca play Real Madrid in the Clásico. He seems to really relish that mano-a-mano battle that he's going to have with Mbappe potentially this evening, Araujo. Taken there by Mbappe, but look how close Araujo is to him again. Mbappe to Barcola. It's Bradley Barcola. Out comes Koundé. Slides it in for Mbappe. Good save to Stegen. Managed to get the other side of Frenkie de Jong, and that's a really important save by the Barcelona captain. Settled for just slowing things down and regathering their thoughts. That's the closest PSG have been.
Yeah, just growing in momentum.
Off goes Fabian Ruiz. There's defending here for Pedri to do. Now Mbappe. It's headed. Dembele. Ter Stegen stayed on his line. Araujo was jumping. Mbappe coming in. Good clearance by Koundé. And now the counter on for Barcelona, led by Lewandowski.
They're really trying to be thorough in the duels and be aggressive, Barcelona. Koundé was in a good position. PSG, as soon as they got it over the top for Mbappe.
There's Zaire Emery, and there's Kubasi for Barcelona. There's the PSG captain Marquinhos, now Luca Hernandez, Kylian Mbappe. Bradley Barcola sliding one all the way through, and then smashed into the roof of the net by Dembele. Well, that's rammed one or two boos down one or two throats. Yellow cards being shown here to Martinez and to Mbappe. But the significant change here is the fact that Dembele scores for the second successive game, scored last week in Paris, and that's an outstanding finish to pull one back for PSG.
I'll tell you what, Barcola again, he was involved in the sending off, his positive direct runs. This time it was the cross. He had a long time to think that it was going to come through. It evaded Mbappe in the middle, but he made sure Dembele, and that's two lovely finishes in the last.
Just the way they're brought up here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they can actually cope quite well being the out of possession team, but
red card for Ronald Araujo, and then the goal back on aggregate from Dembele. Doesn't happen very often. Barcola, not a good man to give it away to. Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz, playing for a place in the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Really that many options because of Christensen being banned for this leg on the bench.
Can't give it away like that, but Rafinha was the guilty party. Barcola really impressive in the first half. He wants to go at Koundé. Here's Mbappe. Gundogan had a foot in. And the decision is goal kick. Mbappe tried his best to win inside the corner. Assistant on this side, which is right near our commentary position, had a good old Mbappe. Dembele. Here's Mbappe, and then coming through was Fabian Ruiz, and that's wide as well. Well, that's twice since the Dembele equaliser that they've been so close to going ahead on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've done that a lot more in this second leg. Those runs beyond from midfield are so difficult to pick up.
Nuno Mendes, Kylian Mbappe, Fabian Ruiz, they're backing off again. Mbappe. Good defending by Martinez, just to use his body. up against Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the Barcelona captain. Huge moment. Mbappé scores. Ice-cold, clinical penalty from Kylian Mbappé. 40th goal of the season. And for the first time tonight, Paris Saint-Germain have got their noses back in front at aggregate. They lead Barcelona 5-4.
Now he's waited the 60th minute of the second leg for his big moment, Mbappé, and he certainly delivered. And that crowd, the Paris crowd, right up in that stand. And this place is silent, apart from the noise from the away fans.
Marquinhos, Mbappé, it's Vitinha. Real control about the way that Paris Saint-Germain are going about things now. There's Nuno Mendes, plays it through now for Kylian Mbappé, but just slightly too firm with the pass. Ter Stegen quickly off his line.
Get themselves up the pitch and create something.
There's a double change coming for Paris Saint-Germain. Lee and Asensio, who both started the first leg, are stripped and ready down below us. Never fazed by the size of the occasion. Nuno Mendes, Kylian Mbappé. Taken there by Ter Stegen. Straight out it goes to Gundogan, but he can never get the ball under control, and PSG can come straight back at them with Kylian Mbappé. Accelerating against Koundé and crossing. Too far in front of Barcola in the middle, and then just wait on the substitutions for now. Mbappé with the ball.
Yeah, even when they win it back, PSG, they're just taking the time and taking that extra pass. Not trying to rush it, Barcelona just taking more risks in terms of the amount of players they commit forward.
Time running out though for his team. Kubasi's header, Mbappé stayed down. Lee's got it for PSG.
Tell you what,